I've stopped at this overlook on what must be the hottest day of the summer, though it's still only mid-July, so who knows, maybe that's not the case. I've stopped here on my way to the small farming village of Isarigami. It's a rice farming village with a lot of history, a lot of heritage, and an aging population. I thought it would be interesting to go check it out, see how the rice is doing at this time of year, and just kind of get a feel for the village as the afternoon hopefully cools off into evening, see what the vibe is. As you can see behind me, I'm out here in the countryside. There's not a lot going on here. There's a sawmill, there's a sports park, which you may or may not be able to see. There's a Lawson's, which is actually what drew me to this overlook in the first place. Anyhow, let's go over those mountains behind me and see what's going on in Isarigami. Well, I made it to Isarigami after a nice little drive. And I have to say, it's very nice to be out of that incredibly hot sun. The light's really coming in and out. You can see behind me, when the sun hits the rice just right, it kind of glows. It's really nice. Well, there's nothing left to do but take a walk into the village. Let's go. Isarigami is a small village located deep in the mountains of Kitaharima in central Hyogo prefecture. It's a village of small rice fields enclosed in stone terraces, which has led it to be selected as one of the 100 best terraced rice paddies in Japan. It has been described as a marginal village, a village whose existence is in jeopardy. A statement on the village website reads, "We, the residents of Isarigami, recognize the terraced rice paddies that our ancestors have preserved and passed down to us as precious heritage, and we are proud of our living environment in harmony with nature. We believe that it is our responsibility to carefully protect these terraced rice paddies and hand them over to the next generation. Efforts to protect the terraced rice paddies are still ongoing. We call Isarigami a village of resistance." This would be the village center. There's a post box, community center, and a map for tourists along the main road. There's no convenience store, no shop of any kind, not even a vending machine. As you can see, it's quite a busy road through town. I've been walking in the middle of it. I think one car has passed me. That's about it. A guide to Isarigami and a nice little map of the town. It's kind of unusual. Usually you come to a town like this, there's not really much. Maybe I'll just make a small note here. We've got 2023, June 14th, June 10th, June 4th. Oh, someone came on July 16th. Moving up from the main road, the sound of water changes from the river's roar to a gurgle and splash of irrigation canals. Water flows everywhere, under the streets, in storage ponds, and along gutters. However, in early spring, things are a bit drier. As the winter comes to a close, farmers plow their fields in preparation for the growing season ahead. In late May, the fields are flooded to keep weeds and unwanted plants from growing before planting. The water is also a habitat for frogs, and when the fields flood, the tadpoles come out. Baby rice shoots are brought in and planted in rows. After a few months of growing, the rice is in midsummer form and the tadpoles are now frogs. A few houses sit up on the hillside, overlooking the terraced fields and scattered houses below.
Kind of a small little, I wouldn't say an outhouse, I wouldn't say an in-law house, but just a small little house attached to this main unit, satellite dish, and then just kind of goes up the little narrow road there. Gotta love these traditional houses. The thing that's really nice is they're all very well maintained. Even though I haven't seen a lot of people out and about, these houses all feel lived in, taken care of. Oh, I can see over here, there are some onions hanging out to dry. This isn't necessarily an onion farming area, but who's going to say no to onions? Perhaps a bit of barter, some rice for some onions, perhaps with some folks down the valley. Ooh. So I've been walking up this kind of very small hill. I don't know if you can see, but I'm soaked in sweat. It's not sunny. It's getting close to sunset, actually. But man, it is hot. It's just part of the experience. Well, it's getting late in the day. Mosquitoes are sure out. I think it might be time to wrap things up here and start heading back somewhere. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.